Venezuela freeing 7 Americans as part of a prisoner exchange after they were abducted during a meeting in the country's capital back in 2017. The U.S. swapping them for 2 nephews of Venezuela's first lady after they were convicted of drug smuggling charges back in 2016. GOP Senator Marsha Blackburn here to react. Senator, so great to have you on the show. I want you to react to this, but also let's not forget we're begging for oil from this very corrupt, evil dictatorship at the same time as we're doing this prisoner swap, though I'm glad to have these Americans home.
We are glad to have these Americans home. We had a Tennessean, Matthew Heath, who was one of these that had been wrongfully detained. What we do have to remember is that the Maduro regime is a brutal, thuggish regime. These are really bad dudes that got swapped. The 2 nephews of Maduro's wife, they are narco-terrorists. And any time you have people that are wrongfully detained and then you have to go through the prisoner swap, then this encourages this brutish, bad behavior from these regimes. So we have to pay close attention to how these regimes are acting. They see a weak Biden administration, and what we do not want to do is take actions that will encourage other of these regimes to hold Americans and wrongfully detain them.
Yeah. We are purposefully weak because we are allowing our oil independence to slip between our hands, which we did under the Joe Biden administration. Right. We have much more oil and cleaner oil than Venezuela, but we're begging them for it. And I will also mention, Senator, that the Maduro family they have been stealing from that country. They are so corrupt. Yes, so unfortunate we have to deal with them. I want to reach you to another topic that's been really burning for me, and that is the FBI saying that they, didn't send a SWAT team to the home of Mark Houck, the pro-life activist who was terrorized by the FBI over a matter that the FBI had no business dealing with. It was already dismissed by a local DA. So what say you on this issue?
Yes, what we have to look at is that there are 2 tiers of justice. This is a politicized DOJ, and this has been a trend, whether it was the Clinton administration, the Obama administration, or now Biden. They go after conservatives. As you said, this is something that had been reviewed, it had been dismissed, this man sued, it went to court against Mr. Houck, and it was dismissed. And Rachel, the FBI, now bear in mind, they don't have time to go after the protesters at the justices' houses or go investigate Jane's Revenge and burning pregnancy centers, going after churches. And they go after parents who want to go show up at a school board, but then they will go after Mr. Houck when the case has been dismissed and show up with a SWAT team or with officers or vehicles and with vehicles. And DOJ says, well, it wasn't a SWAT team. Well, what do you call an FBI presence knocking on the door and the recounting that you had from Mr. Houck's wife and how this affected their family?
Yeah.
There should be equitable treatment. Justice should be blind, not biased. And people want to see equitable treatment. That's why my colleagues and I sent the letter asking for transparency, clarification, and information on this.
Yeah. The American people, Senator, deserve to know why their federal law enforcement, which should be investigating terrorists, is being used against its own citizens. It's the kind of stuff you see in Venezuela and Cuba. It's really outrageous. Right. We reached out to the DOJ and the FBI for comment. The FBI confirmed that they received your letter, Senator, and they reiterated the Philadelphia Bureau statement saying, quote, no SWAT team or SWAT operators were involved. FBI agents knocked on Mr. house front door, identified themselves as FBI agents, and asked him to exit the residence. He did so and was taken into custody without incident pursuant to an indictment. I will say that is a lie. He offered to turn himself in, even though he was not guilty of anything. And they showed up at his door with 20 agents and guns pulled and terrorized crying children. Outrageous. Senator, thanks for joining us this morning.
Yeah.